Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Phoenix Point Terror from the Void. We have the B team currently exploring North America while the A team rests up after a rather nasty scavenging mission where a lot of people got scuffed up. We're going to move time on. In the meantime, we have research going on for mutation tech and manufacturing going for the second FAR M module. We've just finished re-gearing our second combat craft. So, our operatives have set down outside an old prison facility. The whole place is still locked up tight, but using some heavy cutting equipment, our people have been able to get inside. There's hundreds of corpses in here, all in various states of decomposition. The smell is terrible. What's truly horrifying is to think that all these people were just left to die, not even given a chance to fight for their lives. Let's search. I know that people are going to get tired, but our operatives brave the awful conditions, managed to gather up the resources they can find. The worst find of all is that there was food in the storage rooms while people starved in their cells. So we got some food, we got some materials. It's really not much, but we only lost 10 stamina split between all of the people that were there. So it's not that bad. Now, we're trying to wait until people are as rested as they can be before we look at maybe taking on one of the ancient ruins. So we're going to carry on exploring nearby while we do that. That looks like a new point of... That is a new point of mist growing. Do not like it. After several hours of exploration, nothing has been found. That's rather sucky. Let's pull... Do we have a... Yeah, we've got a satellite uplink being built up here. So for the moment, let's pull south with the Gust Rider and the Aurora.
Research complete.
Okay, mutation tech is done. That means we can build a mutation lab. And with a mutation lab, we're going to be able to get our frenzy heads for our priests. 4 days time. 4 days time and we'll be able to make it happen. Right, Sludge Slipper appears to all be healed up. And the 5-finger discount is all healed up as well. Good job, guys. Let's send you back out exploring. Instruments of Freedom. Exploration site. Our operatives have set down on the edge of an abandoned town. Most of the buildings have been burned out, but there's a bank right at the centre that's been broken into. Inside, there's old paper banknotes left lying all over the floor. Before the Pandora virus, they would have been worth millions. Most of the contents of the building, however, once worth killing for, they're useless now. Luckily, our operatives have found a few things that can be dismantled and reused. That's a significant investment in materials that we got from that, so that's quite nice. Ooh, we could recruit an armadillo from here. I've never seen vehicles available for recruiting. That's kind of interesting. Let's swing through these, because there might be some rather novel encounters as we go, such as this. Sick Transit Vanadium. The people of New Jericho have discovered an old Vanadium Inc. Ambulance. Vanadium was the company owned by Tobias West, which eventually transformed into New Jericho, so technically speaking it's their property anyway. But the important thing is that the ambulance may contain highly valuable medical supplies. Unfortunately, it's half buried in mud in a swampy area prone to sudden gas explosions. Let's help them out. Salvage it at any cost. This is going to be a day that people tell stories about for years to come. Heroic rescues, dramatic explosions, and the sight of an ambulance being pulled across a swamp. Our operatives have just participated in a New Jericho legend in the making. The supplies in the ambulance are valuable, as is the reward for our assistance, but perhaps the most significant accomplishment of the day is the moment of triumph shared by us and New Jericho. New Jericho like us more, An extra 5 on top will take us to 62. And the aircraft suffered a bit of damage, but That's not that bad, all in all. So if we were to recruit here, 660 materials for an armadillo is nothing. And it comes with a ghost turret. It's not like it's a completely gimped machine. I'm not sure if that's balanced. I mean, I'm not against it as an idea, but definitely not sure if that's balanced. Let's push down to the next exploration site. We're going to want to head back up to re-equip soon. Once the manufacturing's done. Just too late, exploration site. Our operatives have set down what appears to be a destroyed haven. There was a fight here, and it wasn't pretty. It looks like the people turned on each other. There are bodies everywhere. No one survived, or if they did, they're long gone. Well, we got a big stash of food. No indication of what caused the conflict, however. Okay. We've got more places to explore nearby, so let's carry on sending the A-team down and round. Okay, the far M module has been finished. So once the B team is done with this, we'll send them back to rearm. Okay, no hostile forces, but we've got a small cache of materials. Now the closest point is probably going to be this one. 8 hours versus 8 hours versus 9 hours. Yeah, we're directly in between all of them. So we'll send the Aurora up to here. But the Gust Rider can come and start exploring this in the meantime. Rite of Hope. The 5-finger discount arrives at Mara during the Rite of Hope, which reminds the faithful to look beyond the problems of the present and believe in a bright future. The citizens march through the haven chanting, "Perfection is possible!" and praising the Exalted, the first human being to approach said perfection. After the ceremony there's a feast, and the priests share their provisions with our operatives. With a few beers in them, the priests are quite jolly. They share funny and sometimes graphic stories about how they used to believe the world was doomed and all the foolish things they did in their despair. We've got a bunch of food, and they like us for it. So literally, that's just, you know, we kick back and spend a bit of time. Right, Lever. We have a new helmet for you. -7 to +3. It's quite the change. We're also losing the -2 perception. And we're losing -5 stealth. We are losing a fair bit of armor, but I think overall that is a good change for us to make. Ooh, hypothetically, we could reverse engineer some of the armor if we get more of it. I like the idea that in salvaging stuff from around the world, we would be able to find things like that. Okay, Air Force. Far M module coming in on the Aurora. Means that the afterburner is kind of wasted. We could scrap it, but I'll hold on to it in case we know we're going up against something that we can swap it in for. For the moment, though, let's get you across to join the others.
Research complete.
Hey, bionic tech. Time for us to start. Ooh, hello. We need to start making bionic labs. A rogue Synedrian mercenary has approached us with an interesting offer. He claims to have a recording of a secret communication between Subject 24 and leaders of the Malthusian faction. Yeah, we'll buy this. Guided by whispers, site added to the Geoscape.
Smart move, Mikhail. Your betrayal of Synedrian will bring benefits.
We don't care about the actual cutscene. So, Guided by Whispers ends in 10 days. We might want to do that sooner rather than later. Probably the A-team will send them in as soon as we can. Sludge slippers have landed outside an abandoned junkyard. There are hundreds of rusted vehicles and automotive parts. We got some tech and we got some materials. It's pretty nice. Do we go straight for this now? I think it's probably smarter to do it now. Question is Synedrian going to hate us for this? Because we've only just got them back to 0. Operatives have discovered a highly fortified skyscraper. The site appears to be abandoned, but our findings indicate that the location was fortified by the owners of a hedge fund who intended to outlast the end of days. Although the structure is beginning to crumble, it would have been a good place to survive the early years. Despite the availability of tremendous technical resources and enough supplies to last a century, they apparently died from drinking unfiltered water. That's what happens, isn't it? That is what happens. Okay. So the Gust Rider and the Aurora are looking in pretty good state. There is still some injuries. So what we'll do is we'll bring them both. In fact, you're not going to heal up there, are you? You can heal up down here. We'll bring them both down to get some healing quickly, and then we'll go after one of the ancient ruins. In the meantime, the Five-Finger Discount is overflowing Catalunya. Overflying Catalunya. This is where the Synedrian lab is doing advanced research into bionics. The leader of the lab, Libby Obama, will not allow our operatives anywhere near the lab, unless or until they come under attack by the Pure. Then we can use the confusion to break in, and we'll have to fight both of them. There may be other options. Ooh, we could sell the information to New Jericho. I mean, we are leaning into New Jericho, aren't we? They like us. 600 materials. I won't ask you how you came across his intelligence, but it's much appreciated. Unlike others. I'm not even a little surprised that Synedrian would be engaging in this kind of research. They preach about radical transparency and non-hierarchical societal structures founded on absence of material scarcity. But humans are humans, and if there's one thing they can never get enough of, it's power. Power over their fellow human beings. It's part of our nature. We have to acknowledge it, and institute checks and balances to preserve our freedoms. It's the only way.
Did you know that a lifetime ago, I was part of the Phoenix Project? When the mist came, I waited and waited to be activated, but the call never came. I thought I'd been abandoned. I didn't understand how bad things were at Phoenix Point, but without Tobias, I would have died. People think he's some kind of dictator, and I understand why. He has a vision and the means to realize it. We're not used to that kind of power, but power is exactly what we need in order to win this war. Speaking entirely for myself, an alliance between the Phoenix Project and New Jericho would bring together everything I've ever believed in. Please think about it.
Yeah, we're leaning into this already. New Jericho's the way forward.
Then I'm sure you will accept this little contribution from a former operative.
Cool, so we got some tech, we got some materials. Anu dislike us, that's not going to take it down negative. Synedrian dislike us, that's going to go to -4. But it could be much, much worse. And we didn't have to deal with the fallout. Now, one thing I did forget was to get the bionic lab going at the same time. So let's get that building. Mutation lab's going to be done in 2 days, 18 hours. That is the urgent one in terms of our needs. So that means that we don't need to be down here. let's bring the team down and go after the ancient ruins. I think that's what we'll do. So the 5-figure discount and the sludge slipper can both come down this way. Gust Rider, right, you are in place, healing up, resting up. Okay, we're gonna need both craft to be down here before we do this. Time to establish control over an ancient site. Ruby, you are not coming along on this one. Everyone else, I need to make sure that you actually have spare ammo. It doesnit have to be lots of ammo for everyone, but it needs to be enough that we're not going to worry about it. Did that... Is that making it but just not giving it to you? Because that's going to be a bit pants if that's the case. I was pretty certain we had spare iconoclast ammo. It's not actually making any. I think you've got to be proficient before it will make it. Yeah, okay, we'll do it that way. So we found a bug. That's fine. It's all about the learning. I hope you can reload when you're not proficient, because that would suck if it's not the case. 15 shots should be enough, but we'll take extra just in case. You're going to be fine, but I would like you to have something that hits bigger. Even if you're not able to shoot it well. In fact, you know what? Let's not give you that. Let's give you the more accurate one. Load it up. Isaac, you'll probably be good. Extra grenades aren't going to hurt, though. And Becky, likewise, I'd love to give you a sniper rifle just so we've got another one. But maybe we'll give you a Deceptor because you're going to be running in much closer to things. Having the extra bullets is probably going to be more useful overall. Let's do that. Bowl, you're good. Extra ammo for both of these. Ruby, you're not even coming along. I think this is as good as it's going to get. Let's send the team in. The lack of maximum limit on the delirium is really pretty huge on us, because every 10 stamina reduces the effect by 1, but it means that we're ending up with people with like tiny amounts of willpower. Okay, so our normal method of approach would be to take the high ground and proceed from there carefully. Let's start off by moving up to the left.
Operative on the move. There.
Okay, we have the Cyclops. We know it's going to have damage resistance, but I'm wondering if we could get people close and just try and blitz it down in one turn.
Yes.
And I am curious to find out if that's like doable. Let's get closer. Let's see if we can kill it early. This is probably a massive mistake.
Ready, willing, and able.
But if it's a massive mistake, I'll restart the mission and you guys will never know I've made it. But I am very curious to see how this goes. Xavier, yeah, we're going to bring you up.
Let's make this happen.
Mario, start coming back. Bowl. And Hick. Okay, that's all we can do this turn. Okay, Becky, I'd like you to get to here.
Let's make this happen.
I hope that doesn't wake it up.
Operative on the move.
That's already woken it up. Right, we're already in trouble then. Probably in trouble.
I was born ready.
Let's see who we can move in and what we can do that's worthwhile. Form a kind of defensive line and watch him come charging in
I'm prepared.
and do us a hell of a lot of damage. Okay, throw the turret up to here
Tech
as
drop.
well.
Ready.
Remote deployment is going to make a pretty big difference.
Moving in quick.
I was born ready.
Still alive.
Okay, Isaac. Not convinced you're going to get close enough to do what I want. We could jump you and then you could hunker down. That would give two... Yeah, it's not going to have enough will points. At least we can get you in place. Mario, you've got so far to go.
Looking for an angle.
Yeah, that's not going to work with your lack of proficiency. That's the kind of thing that's going to be useful when we get up close.
Ready to roll.
I think really it is what it is. Big dangers coming in. Wow. He's far away as well. My word, the distance that does damage to is just insane.
This place stinks.
Okay, turret, you're going first. Pretty solid, pretty solid.
Hope I don't miss.
Becky, just do what you can. That is so much damage resistance.
It's hard to shoot like this.
I think we also missed on that. which, not gonna lie, that's a little bit sucky. We'll get the electric reinforcement in for what it's worth.
What's our plan? Target hit.
Okay, shooting it in the back leg seems to be pretty effective. Maybe it's only the torso that's got damage resistance.
Steady.
Yeah, that's not going to work the way I want it to. Step in.
Acquiring target.
Good damage. We'll get an Overwatch going on him.
I got this covered.
Need a better position.
All the plink plink. It is pretty solid in terms of damage output. That's more legs destroyed.
Rolling.
Back on up a bit. I think all you can do is back up. Mario, what are we going to do with you? We can get decoy out. Get some damage on the hoplite. Again, pretty solid in terms of damage output. I'm not sad about that. Let's come across and get a different angle. Half killed it, depending on how you look at it. I mean, this is very much the brute force technique. There is nothing graceful about this. There's also very little tactical about this because of how we're doing it. Hello, I'm right here. I might be a threat to you. It might be the illusion. Take your pick. You have chosen poorly. This is the big danger. Damn it. Really wanted the Cyclops to go first. It's got such a long range.
I need a medic over here.
Wow. That damn near killed us.
I'll be okay.
Okay. So Kirsty is alive because of Die Hard as an ability. Let's see if we can blitz this thing down. I honestly don't know if it's really going to be possible the way I want it to be. Before we do you, because you've got potential other targets, let's look at other people. Kirsty, you need some medical attention. Turret first. Turret first. There is still a leg at the back that we haven't destroyed. I'm not going to stop it doing any stamping, so just pump straight into it. It's got like 50% damage reduction, I think, right now. We can do better with the plink plink.
I need an angle.
Just keep hammering it in there. Okay, you're going to save your last bit for some medical attention in a moment.
Steady.
And we're going to step back.
Smells like trouble. Restoring your health.
Okay, Xavier. Another one of those will take it out, I think. Cyclops gone. So now we've just got all of the other problems to deal with.
Zooming in.
And I feel like this guy should be killable relatively easily. But we'll make sure we get him with a one-on-one. Okay, 3 remaining. If we get to here, we get a really nice shot on this guy.
Looks dangerous.
We are injured, so
This place stinks.
clearly I do not want to be shot in retaliation, but at least we can do that.
All set. Here.
And then we can at least move you back out the way.
Guess it's my turn.
If we get up, we can take a shot and still go on Overwatch.
That
Ah,
was easy.
Hick, I love what you've got going on right now. I really do. We're going to back you up to here for now. We're going to go on Overwatch in case anything does come
I
close.
hope I get them.
Xavier, I think I'm going to need to pull you back as well. So right this moment, I think
Advancing.
most people aren't about to die. We need to take care of this guy before he powers up because he's going to get very nasty and very dangerous. And there's others moving around already. Yeah, we need some healing over the back. Okay, how much ammo we got? We've got 4 ammo left.
Guess it's my turn.
First ammo goes on
Get
here.
medicated.
Second ammo, I think, goes on Hick.
Ready. Restoring your health.
was born ready.
Bowl. Yeah, this chap is nasty because of his shield.
5 by 5.
Xavier, we're gonna swap you over. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do the grenade stuff that I really want. But if we do that grenade, we can't move beyond getting into cover over there. So let's pull down and get the medical attention that we need.
Let me take a look. Five by 5.
Feels a bit better. Now sort yourself out.
Recovering.
Standing by.
Becky, we can get you into a place where you're able to move forwards quickly next turn. I would like you to... Oh, you're just too far. Alright, what we'll do...
I'm on the move. Come get some.
Not convinced that's a good shot for Hick, but...
Just suppressing.
Yeah, because the equipment doesn't suffer.
Rolling out.
Comms online.
The equipment doesn't suffer from acid.
Proceeding.
My turn.
Alright, Mario, I need to bring you up so that you're
They
ready
can't
to put a
stop me.
decoy in. Becky, I think you're... Actually, we can put a decoy in for Becky. Kirsty, I definitely want to keep you at the back as much as possible. We could get some healing done this turn.
Ready, willing, and able.
Let's do an onslaught on Becky.
Toughen up, soldiers.
I need to recover.
Okay, that feels a bit better.
I'll stay behind.
I think that might be all we can reasonably do, short of setting up more Overwatch for them coming forwards. Okay, that was to be expected. We're in a pretty defensible place at the moment, but because of what they are, they're very dangerous. I'm just putting
I'm here.
bombs out with Isaac isn't going to be particularly guaranteed in terms of effectiveness. That being said, that wasn't the worst thing ever. Yeah, I feel like they need to come a lot closer. This turret is going to die.
Receiving.
And doing like an Overwatch thing behind it is just asking for someone to get shot in the head. And it's not even got the right range or the
I can make a
annoyance.
difference.
Yeah, let's put a distraction there.
Ready?
Becky, for the moment, you can recover.
I'll be okay.
I'm listening.
I think most
I'm
people
prepared.
actually, if they need to, it's worth us considering
Standing
recovery.
by.
I need them to move just a little bit closer so we can move up and reposition around them. Aline, I'll get you to recover
need to
so we
catch
can
my
do
breath.
electric reinforcement next turn.
Guess it's my turn.
Kirsty, I'd like you in some proper cover, please. We'll be getting you to do onslaught, so recovery makes sense next turn as well.
Ready to roll.
Just in case anything does come closer.
Anything that moves dies.
We'll get the overwatches
On the
going.
lookout.
And we'll get a spider out over here as well. I think we're going to have to step
Be
out
right
in
there.
order to launch it properly. Okay, that feels a bit better. Ooh, look at that. He's hit his full power. Oh, that is a frustrating thing. Well, the Overwatch was worthwhile. We may have lost the spider drone, but it's bought us a bit of time. Is he going to come closer to us? No, he's keeping his shield there.
I'm here.
Well, keeping his shield there. We don't know precisely what that is yet. Let's get a grenade behind him. It's pretty solid damage.
I'm prepared.
Let's do another one of those. It would be nice to get to the point where if he comes close, we can just pop him without worrying about anything. We might be able to do enough damage to the shield to kill it. Hey! You know what that means?
Receiving.
That means we can step up and just shoot it in the face.
Adding one more to the list.
Right. Aline, I think you should recover this poor turret. Damn thing looks
Moving to
quite
position.
beaten up. Let's move people up, and we're going to need to start figuring out where we move next, because this was just the Cyclops and its initial posse.
Need a better position.
Mario, you can get to the front. You're going to be our scout in this situation as much as possible.
No choice but to keep
Kirsty
going.
can come forwards, but we're going to try and keep her behind cover because Kirsty's already almost died. Okay, I think this is where we are for this turn. We know that there's others around. We just don't know where they are at the moment.
Ready-ish.
So edging forwards makes a lot of sense.
Ready for action. Be right there.
Unfortunately, the longer we take, the more are going to activate, I'm sure. So we'll try and
Making haste.
keep making good progress forwards while not exposing everyone to certain death.
I'm gonna try dashing.
I was born ready.
Ready.
Okay, Isaac, you can catch up with the rest. And that just leaves Kirsty to come along as well. Who I really should be putting a bit further back. I'm not going to go any further forwards in case we wake something up unnecessarily. I think wherever they are, they're definitely active and moving around. There's an audio thing. There's an audio thing. So we know that there's something over the far side. Is it worth us getting some of our snipers?
Attempting to reposition.
Hello. You know what it is worth us doing? It's worth us getting people in a position to be able to fight these guys coming up.
I'm listening.
Isaac, can you get grenade? Oh, you can. Look at that. I don't care if the angle's not great. That was an amazing shot. You have done well. Come forwards to there. That looks like a very nice defensible point.
What's the plan? I'm on the move.
Mario, go to there. Becky's going to come forwards to
No time
here.
to waste.
And I would love to get a decoy out, but I think we're going to have to lure them in for a turn. How is this not better cover?
Ready to roll.
Like, it really looks like it should be better cover. At least Xavier can get across to the far
No
side.
choice but to keep going.
Kirsty, I'm going to need to keep you tucked way away from danger. There might be fine. You know what? Recover for this turn.
Sprinting to position.
Lean, chuck the turret out. We'll have it. Ooh, choices. A couple of good places. I think just here is probably a good call. Either of those points. Maybe even over this side. Let's put it just on the edge. Will you look at that? It's healed as well. Even better. Okay. Bowl will bring you up to here. And I think for Hick, we're going on Overwatch. still got 0% malfunction chance, but not convinced that's really going to be a thing. Just in case it moves somewhere you can see, get the Overwatch as well. Something else has woken up, or that thing has hit maximum power. Either way, we want it gone sooner rather than later. I really feel like we should have got a little something out of that. 80 damage, that is so much. Nice side angles though.
On my way.
Like if you're coming in for a side angle soiree, that is definitely how you do it.
Hostile damaged.
I don't think this guy can fight now. We still want him gone,
Comms online.
but I don't think he can fight. I think we need to retrieve it.
Retrieving assets.
Need a better position.
Stop it getting absolutely destroyed. Yeah, we can get a shot from here.
Steady. That was a kill.
Okay, another one gone. We know that there was some over there.
I'm here.
So being aware of the potential incoming danger. Let's bring Mario down and forward slightly.
Attempting to reposition. I can do this.
Still nicely hidden, so that's fine.
Receiving.
We can bring snipers along the edge. And hopefully not get punished for it. I'm going to bring Becky down just over here. This is a bit further forwards than I think we should be going right at this moment. But I think that is going to be what it's going to be.
Rolling.
Alright. We can get a decoy out, but we don't need one this turn. Next turn we'll get Mario to rest.
Yes.
For now, Isaac could hunker down. I think we'll just leave it as it is. Any indication of them? I really don't want to be fighting an uphill battle against them if we go across the far side. There's one. Coming in a relatively low position. That's fine. Becky can be seen. Mario, recover.
I need to recover.
What's our plan?
The plan is kind of to just blap him, actually.
Is that really the best they can
Wow. Hick. I'm
do? Pushing the
astounded.
limits.
That went really well.
I'm on the move.
Becky, just in case another thing comes along, get a decoy over there. I think we kind of need to start bringing everyone together now. Let's recover Aline for one more turn. We could recover Isaac for a turn, although it's not strictly necessary. Because at the moment you could do a hunker down and then next turn you could do a quick aim on top of that. I'm just worried about this being right next to you. Let's move you 2 spaces further across. Then we'll hunker down. We'll try and get your distance that way. Xavier, I feel like I need to bring you down.
Right there.
Maybe getting it into better cover would be smarter. Let's do that. That feels a little bit better. Kirsty, I'm going to bring you down just over here.
Here I am, let's do this!
Again, tucked into cover as much as is reasonable. And Bowl, your Overwatch is not really as strong as I'd like it to be.
On my way.
We'll edge forwards.
Anything that moves dies.
Go like that.
Looks dangerous.
Okay, I think that'll do. There's a target.
Hostile damaged.
That's made it really close to us, actually. It came in with a quickness. Woo. Couple of selections, couple of targets. Definitely good use for decoys around. He's a target for the shotgun. So 3 that we know about. 1 right up close at the bottom of the stairs. 1 in the open. 1 over the far side. So this guy we could actually smack with the hammer. Like we can definitely get close enough to finish him off.
Ready to roll.
Hick. The only one that thinks you can see is this guy. You can do some damage to him though. Before we do that, let's see what we can do with the grenades.
Let's see now.
Okay, grenades can reach here, grenades can reach this one. Let's go for the one in the open. Barely got him.
Got lucky.
Okay. That's some solid damage.
In my sights.
Bowl, you can't quite finish him off. Not with this gun. Not with this gun. But this is going to put you closer.
I'll get you.
Wait, did that... That went through his tiny gap as he turned. That is just not on. Okay, quick aim. Jeez. Right. Bowl. He's not going anywhere. Take him out if he does.
I was born ready.
I'm prepared.
Now, the one over here.
Come get some.
I think that's probably our best bet for damage. 106 damage, it's pretty good. There we go.
Hostile destroyed.
Oh my god, Hick, you are so good. I am so happy with this gun. It's just a shame it is starting to wear out. Becky, we're going to have to get you down and hammer this one. I think it's probably time we threw the turret out.
Deploying tech.
So it can provide some oversight of the battlefield, and we'll hop down and we'll get a little bit of electric reinforcement. For those who are still out in the open. We don't really need the overwatch there, but it's good to have. What I will do though is I'll move in and we'll get more overwatch going further this way. Mario, let's get ourselves a little spider thing out. In fact, we could do another one in the other direction as well. That'll give us some more scouting options.
Maximum effort.
That was just a warning shot.
That is so disappointing. I shouldn't have taken the risk with that. It's gonna hurt so much. Entirely unnecessary. So Becky needs healing again. I should have just got someone to shoot it and be safe. There's a target. Moving into cover, but definitely a good target for Hick. So, Becky, if I was to move you over here, you can get some medical attention. Definitely doing that.
Gotta keep on pushing.
Then dash back. Can I get you down? Yes, I can. Hop down.
Comes.
Becky in.
I hate blood.
There's the healing we needed.
Standing by.
And tuck yourself into cover. I think it's time we got a decoy out.
Ready.
And then we're going to want to set up an overwatch for this guy as he comes round. Does he have a beam? He doesn't have a beam.
I was born ready.
He's out of range for grenades. Let's move Isaac down now. He's been pretty good so far. I think we can mostly afford to bring people forwards and
Catch me
then
if you can.
set up safety overwatches.
On my way.
On the
So
lookout.
overwatches like that. Hick's going to come forwards. Hick's going to set up a really close by one. So if it makes it past the others, we'll be able to grab it.
Ready.
Kirsty, you can also have one. I think we're probably alright, actually. Set up a little overwatch in case things come this way. You don't have any spare ammo for that, but you do have ammo for this. I'm going to want you to start scouting over to the other side. Which is where we're going to send our spider drone. Hello, I see you. Well, having been picked up and put back out, you've got full ammo, so... Let's put the damage out there. Okay, one problem gone. I have a feeling my spider drone isn't going to live. But it did its job. And now we need other people to come in and help. Starting with grenades.
You're brave, Nancy.
Comms online.
Now we could actually vanish across to here and get a decent side swipe on him, which is not a bad plan for accuracy.
Got lucky.
I was born ready.
Bowl, use your accurate gun and please try and, you know, get a hit. There we go. Thank you very much. And that was the last of them. Oh. I don't know if it was a good move moving straight up against the Cyclops right at the start, but holy moly was that a different experience. That was something else. And we got 125 orange alchemy from it. Let's repair everything. The team has definitely earned a bit of a rest. And actually we've got 3 level ups to do from that. So we'll sort through those, I think, at the start of the next episode. This one has gone on a fair bit. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you've enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Phoenix Point Terror from the Void. See you soon.